Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our Shadow King playthrough as King Stefan of the Dusklands. In the last episode we took over the kingdom of Rosby, which was our closest and on par rival, and we also took the lands of Ataranta over here just around the God's Eye. We got a claim on Maidenpool, so we're now trying to get the claim on Butterwell so that we can press those claims as well. So we're 30 years old now, so slowly starting to age up. Our army's a little bit deplenished compared to how it normally is, so we do need to let a bit of time pass by and let that recover. So let's unpause and let things tick along. This little bit of green border gore here is really annoying me, that Langwood Hall belongs to the Reach and not the Stormlands. Hopefully they'll sort it out between them. Designate a traditional air seat. Not for now. We could do that with Rosber, but I don't think we will for now. A raven has arrived in the Citadel. We should rejoice as winter is coming to an end. Good. Right, so our next course of action, if we can get the prestige first, will be to go up into Cracklaw and take Diadem, the Whispers, and North Cracklaw, and then we'll probably go for Maidenpool after. Then again, it might be a good idea to go for Maidenpool first in case the Riverlands try and take it, but I think they're a little bit too busy to try and do that anyway. I'm not really bothered about what's happening there. We do have two new custom houses. In Rollingford we now have House Blackraw, a black lion on grey, which looks really nice. And then in our quarters we didn't actually have land for them, but I really liked the name that got put forward. We have House... Where are you? Here's somewhere. Jacario Sunburn. So I gave that to our Relor Pentoshi Knight. Well, not Knight, bodyguard, as I thought it'd go well with him. So there we go, Jakari Sunburn with a red burning sun on black. So thank you for those suggestions, guys. I really appreciate it. Maybe we'll have room for some more going forward after this episode, who knows. Tales of your misdeeds are told from the Arbor to Ashai. I accept paying the ransom for the safe return of Lady Alicane. How much do we get for that? A little bit, not a huge amount, but we are recovering. We just need that prestige, really. But we could go over to Maidenpool and go declare war for... Oh, we can actually... Wow, we could actually claim the whole of the Bay of Crabs. I didn't realise that, because we got the High Lordship. Wow, that's pretty good. Who are their allies? High Lordship of the Gold Road. Okay, so they've got a decent-sized ally, but we've got two better allies anyway. We'll let our armies recover first, and I want to wait till we get this claim on Butterwell. We can take all of that in one piece. It's a shame that Saltpans is part of that, because it's going to create a little bit of a dodgy border, but never mind. We could always take the Lordship of Wicked, couldn't we? Because it'll take over all the Bay of Crabs for us. It is warming. Winter comes to an end in Rosby. Awesome. We've kept Rosby for ourselves for now. We can have that double income then, so we'll leave that as it is for now, just while we want that money and prestige. We could have a look at something that we want to... What can we do that is going to improve our prestige? We could hold a summer fair. We lose 50 gold, or we could hold a feast. King Stefan of the Dusklands inherited City of Duskendale from Commander Byra of Duskendale. Okay, well, I'm not going to bother giving that to any of our courtiers, because when it's a city they don't inherit it anyway, so there's no point. Often adventuring foreigners visit the courts of Duskendale, and Esossi named Gylaro Nelolis being the latest. He has stayed with us for a number of months now and seems to have become comfortable with Andor Court life, so much so that he has chosen to stay and serve here indefinitely. Okay, he's got some decent commanding traits. Brilliant commander, heavy infantry leader, direct leader, siege leader. Nice. Okay, we could think of a better sigillant name than that though for him, guys, so please come up with something for him. So that's cool. We've got a Norvoshi. Oh, we've had a son. A son was born to King Stefan of the Dusklands and Queen Ruel of the Dusklands, named Edwin. Don't forget, guys, you could also leave suggestions for names for our children that we may have, and we've just got a load of money. Where's all that money just come from? We've just gained 400 coins from somewhere. No idea whether if they come when he's joined our court, maybe? I've got no idea. And our army's just replenished massively as well, which is awesome. Let's go for a random name. Something. Harwin, Darklyn. No. Simmond, Harris, Jeremy, Humphrey, Damwell, Daffin, Edwin, Desmond, Owain, Come on, give us something interesting. John Darklyn. Yeah, we'll just go with a nice, simple John Darklyn. Let's have a look. Is our third son decent trait-wise? Oh, he's been born with a quick trait, but been born sickly. That's typical because he's been born with a quick trait. That's what always flipping happens. Oh, Prince Tristan isn't really developing into anything too good yet, but he's got better marshals. So let's go for a struggle focus on him, and then we'll wait with John Darklyn if he survives past the first few months. Right, now that we've got all that money, we could actually colonise somewhere, couldn't we? Which would be interesting. Do we colonise well, not Claw Isle, because that's up there, but we could colonise Driftmark before it gets colonised by the Stormlands or Valyria. Or should we colonise Dragonstone? Which one should we go for? I think we'll go for Driftmark as it is closer. 400 gold, it's going to cost us a lot, but I think it's going to be worth it. There we go, Driftmark is now colonised. We will leave the name as Driftmark, if that works, but if we do colonise Dragonstone, I do want to change it from Dragonstone to something else, right? So, very good provinces. We can see we've got the potential of 6 places in Driftmark, which is awesome. But now we actually have that for ourselves. Who do we give Driftmark to? Let's have a look in our court. Who have we got that would suit Driftmark? Let's have a little look. There's got to be someone in here that would be a good fit for that. Could always give it to one of our uncles and have a second. Oliver Defoe, do you not actually have land, House Defoe? Is he just our... No, he's just our Master of Law, so I'm going to give it to him. Let's grant him the landed title. Then again, Driftmark is such a good title to have for ourselves. Could give him Rosbear. No, we'll leave that for now. I might give Rosby away to our heir. Or should we make Driftmark our heir seat? No, Rosby, because it's close by, right. So, designate the lordship of Rosby as the seat of the heir apparent to the kingdom of the Dusklands. This will prevent family and vassals asking for this title, but the heir may expect this title by the time they come of age. Yes, do it. So Rosby is now the seat of the heir of House Duskendale. It's very close by. We just need to give away some of those cities and such, which will improve things. Right, we need a new Master at Arms. Who have we got? Willis Bastion. Yes, we'll go with Willis Bastion. Let's have a look who else we've got in our court that we could land and give castles to. Someone who's... We could give one of our... We could give both our uncles a castle. Prince Olander, grant landed title. Let's give you the castle of Nimark, including lower titles. There we go. That gets rid of one of our titles. We're still 3 over, though, which is quite annoying. Off a non-aggression pact with our son, of course. We have got another uncle that we could give something to. Durham Darklyn, is he... Yeah, let's give something to Durham Darklyn and grant landed title. City of Hull or Spike. Let's give him the City of Hull, including the lower titles. We'll keep them both landed under us there. And now we just need to give a couple of things to some random courtiers. Stefan Hammerhold. Oh, he's already got something. I don't want to give it to people that are too high up. Some of these interesting ones, because I don't really want to land them and then them get lost. Then again, we could give them to some of them because it's only a city thing. Willius Bastion, I wanted him somewhere up in Cracklaw instead. Harston, who are you? Just a random courtier. Yeah, we'll give it you just to get them from underneath our feet. Let's give you the city of Spicetown. Send. That leaves us 1 over. One more courtier. Let's give something. We haven't got any other uncles, unfortunately. Just random Jogus 9. No, I'm not giving you any lands or title. Dickon of Castlewood. Yeah, you'll do, because I've got no idea who you are. Grant landed title. You can have the City of Duskendale. There we go. That puts us back level, and we get to keep Driftmark for ourselves that way, which is good. And Rosby for our heir seat, making House Darkling even more stronger. Our Master at Arms isn't doing anything. Let's get you to, yeah, train the children. Let's try and get our children a little bit more impressive in martial wise. And we need a... What do we need? A new commander? Yes, what have we got? Yes, Jacarario Sunburn, definitely. Very good in that part. Right, so we spent that money, wherever it came from. We managed to spend it, which is awesome. Let's forward things along so we can wait for that claim on Butterwell, hopefully very soon. Maester Yorin is worried about my newborn son. John is a feeble little thing, even compared to the other infants. Yorin says he might not live to see his first birthday. Maester Yorin, you must attempt to save my John, please. Been born with a quick trade. He's the most impressive of all our sons. Dear father, may you live in home contentment. I, Prince Zachary of the Dusklands, accept your proposal for a non-aggression pact. Perfect. Good lad. Good lad, good lad. Great King Stefan, I and a powerful group of loyalists have presented an ultimatum to Prince Zachary of the Dusklands, demanding he ends his reign of misrule and abdicate in favour of yourself. What? No, because I've gave him that land. Why? Oh, for God's sake. Lord Michael of Rollingford has declared revolt against the rule of Prince Zachary of the Dusklands. Right, well, we're obviously going to offer to help our son up, but can we not get involved? That's fucking annoying. So they're going to take it away from him. He's only just been put in power, for God's sake. Wow, we can arrange a marriage between him and a Princess of the Rock. That is awesome. Prince Zachary of the Dusklands and Princess Marla of the Rock. Yes, send. That would give us a very, very powerful alliance. It'd also stop the Rock from attacking us from the west, which would be awesome as well. Is there no way that we can actually not get involved in this war? Can we command you to end the war? Yes, we can. Do it. Hopefully they'll do it. Your Grace, I'm afraid I cannot end this war. My cause is just, and as such, you have no right to command me to stand down. House Blackroll, we've only just landed you, you bastard. I will have him arrested for treason, 50% chance. I will name someone else as rightful ruler of Rollingford. Maybe I'll allow it just this once. He'll be branded a traitor. Yeah, we'll name someone else as rightful heir of Rollingford if you're going to act like that. Who should be granted a claim on Rollingford for the treason of Lord Michael Blackroll? Grant a claim on Rollingford to the liege of the traitor, so Zachary, or grant a claim on Rollingford to yourself. We'll give it to our son. Why not? He could earn his own lands in his own name. Whatever Maester Yorin did, I cannot see any improvements in Little John. My son still seems worryingly lethargic. His subdued cries send chills down my spine. How am I even paying that quack? Yeah, right, so we need... why am I even paying that quack? Sorry. So we need a better maester. We need to do something to make our son better. We could hold a tourney. That would get us some prestige. We've not probably got enough money to actually hold a tourney. Let's just hold a feast. And all my vassals will be there. The best part about preparing for a feast is deciding what foodstuffs to serve. Of course, we'll spend lavishly to try and please our vassals even more. Most of the preparations of the feast have been made. Now I only have to send out the invitations. Yep, send everyone of the Dusklands. While pondering over the guest list for the feast, I wondered if I should invite my friend Rosalind, our sister. Yes, of course we should. Keep those alliances strong. The wandering minstrel entered the castle singing and did not stop until he found me. With a flourishing bow and one long sad tone from his lute, he finished his song and asked for my patronage. I'm just looking for some entertainment for my feast. You're not quite... Yep, okay. It's only 11 gold and we don't want to lose the prestige. What's going on with King's Landing? Attacking Storm King? Okay, so there's a bit of a civil war going on in the Stormlands, which is interesting. It's a shame that we can't take advantage of it and take Stokeworth or Hayford whilst they're rebelling. But maybe if they win, they could go independent, which would give us a chance. The Rock... Did the Rock accept our betrothal? Yes, they have. That's good. That's good, good, good. Can we form an alliance then with... We can offer a non-aggression pact, but they're not interested. I'm not swearing fealty to you. We can try sending you a gift at some point. Let's make you important so we can remember to do that. And when we get enough money, we can send you a gift and try and see if we can form an alliance with the Lannisters. Be a very good alliance to have. And the Stormlands rebellion didn't last too long. The guests have finally arrived in Duskendale. They have been given bread and salt as is their guest right. All is now ready. The cooks have worked day and night preparing the food. Our stocks of pale ale have been replenished and the castle has never looked lovelier. Welcome to my feast. I rushed around trying to get everything to work harder, making sure everything was ready for the feast. I waited impatiently for my friend Princess Rosalind to arrive, but she did my best, but still did my best to make sure every guest felt welcome and found their designated place at the high table. She told me how glad my invitation had made her. Good, improves our opinion with our sister, which is good. I think it can't really improve much anyway, I don't think, but fair enough. It's really annoying that we can't offer to help in this war or like just force Rollingford to stop that war. It's really annoying. I have finally gotten a chance to do something special with my special someone, and there are so many things I want to do. Should I try to entertain her at the court, or maybe we should spend some time in my isolated country cottage? I shall take her to my isolated country cottage. We lose a lot of stuff from doing that, but our fertility goes up. I'll sponsor entertainment at the local court, lose 5 gold, plus 20 fertility, awesome. Or, yeah, we'll go for the middle option. That's a no-brainer, really, isn't it? Easy decision to make. Lord Aenys spoke up and told everyone how great the food at my feast was. I was really glad someone was kind enough to say something nice about the food, given how hard I had worked to ensure that the food was the best part of the feast. Awesome. Now just give us that prestige that we want. That's what we want from this. The last of the guests have returned home and everyone agreed it was this year's greatest feast. Awesome. We gain 2 diplomacy and plus 5 vassal opinion. Good, keeping them all on side. Do we not gain no prestige? Our diplomacy's pretty good though. We've got an army of over 12,000 now, which is good. Okay, so our son is losing that war massively, even though all of his vassals, other than one, are on his side. Also, my liege, my work in Butterwell seems to have come to fruition. Perfect. 76 gold, 150 prestige. Damn, that's going to cost us a lot. But yeah, of course, we've got to use it. Just need to get ourselves out of debt now, and then we'll be able to claim the High Lordship of Maidenpool, which will be good, getting the Mutons and Darries on our side. It'll also give us some land for some of our more loyal vassals. I'd like to land House Defoe. Did House Defoe not landed anyway? I thought we landed them. I must be mistaken. But yeah, I'd like to land them if we can. Oliver Defoe has been a leal-enabled servant, having successfully completed many tasks in the aid of the Dusklands. It would be seen as the right and honourable course to reward him with certain incomes and grants as to foster greater loyalty. We can give him a little bit of gold, which increases it by 10. We could give him a knighthood. Yes, we'll go with the knighthood. We'll grant him a knighthood. We'll make him a knight, change his opinion of us, good, which is good. So yes, let's grant him a knighthood. And awesome, fate smiles upon me. My wife, Roelle, is pregnant. We need that daughter for our ambitions. Sir Jocelyn of Saleshorn has provided me with proof that he has been viciously slandering me. Who is it? Clayton. Expose and denounce him. Right, so now we're not in debt. We can declare war and press all our claims upon the Mutons, which is going to give us a nice chunk of land, as well as Darra, which is a very good lordship, and Maidenspool, which is going to be a very, very good lordship. It's another kingdom as well, which is even better. Right, let's get everybody to meet up here in Edgerton in the middle. Try and get away from the Muton army before they band together. We won't call up the Tarfs or Masses just yet. We'll see if the Gold Road are going to get involved first. Let's have a look at House Drox. They've got 3,000 men. How much men do Muton have? 3,000. So we'll probably be able to beat them without our allies, to be honest. Prince Zachary of the Dusklands accepted Lord Michael of Rollingford's peace offer. Your Grace, Zachary Darklyn has been defeated. His reign of misrule has come to an end. How did he have a reign of misrule? He was in charge for like a day. To ensure the future stability of Rosby, the Council has appointed me as Lord Regent. I don't think so, Lord Rollingford. As soon as this war's over, we're going to sort you out. At least he's still heir. Oh, for God's sake, but now it's ruined his fucking betrothal with the Lannisters. Because he's in hiding, which is very annoying. But I'm going to imprison Lord... What's his name? Blackraw. His son is the heir. His son can take over from him. So the House Blackraw family won't be abolished. I don't think King Stefan is the sort of person to do that. He seems like a very decent person. But we will take care of him and put our son back in control of Rosbeth. We need to find alliances and marriages for our other 2 sons. Well, at least our second son. We'll wait with Prince John because he might not even make it through the year. Right, let's gather those troops up quickly. We're going to need to earn our prestige as well, but we will gain some prestige from winning this war against Maidenpool at least. Has he called in the Gold Road? It doesn't look like it because they've not split off from the Rock yet. Lord Raymond of the Great Folk has formed an alliance with Lord Liner of Brindlewood. Okay, it's good that our vassals are getting on. We've got more than enough power that we shouldn't have to worry about them, to be honest anyway. 6,000 men here now. No manpower in Driftmark whatsoever. I hate the colonising thing. It takes way too long, especially with these sort of places, so... I may do a little bit of cheating. You guys let me know what you think. I may just colonise it to the next stage with the console commands, just so we can actually make use of Driftmark and Dragonstone in this playthrough, and not have to wait hundreds and hundreds of years to get them to where it needs to be. Oh, I nearly disbanded the army. Cancel. Right, so the Mutant army has decided to march onto us. That's good. That's what we want. There we go. We've got 10,500, well, nearly 11,000 men. We've got a really good army. Our Chokers nigh that are infecting every playthrough. No, we've already got Jacario there. Where's all our other good commanders? We'll have Davos, because he's got a crap marshal, but he's actually got very good commanding traits. And of House Brightlin. Yeah, we'll leave you. Right, let's march on to Brindlewood, where it looks like the Mutant army is about to march into. And they're going to try and run away, but I think it's too late. I've been corresponding regularly with my sister Jane and always make sure to see her whenever I get a chance. It's a harsh world and family must stick together. Family first. So yeah, we're going to be able to crush that and march on to Maidenpool. Don't care about dragons. Don't bother us with dragons. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be an absolutely smashing victory against King Mutant. I think the Mutants actually own Maidenpool and Butter... Oh no, has he given Butterwell away? Must have done. Oh no, it's a different branch of House Mutant. But I will let the Mutants keep Maidenpool as vassals. I did want to do that with Rosbear, but unfortunately they all died out before we got a chance to do it. Right, there we go. Easy victory. Let's march on to Maidenpool, and then we'll split our army in two. Get Darry under siege as well. I think Davos was a siege leader as well, which is even better. At the age of 45, your acquaintance King Devon of the Rock died against the forces of the forces of House Hoare. But how are they doing in that war, actually? Because House Hoare are trying to take Lannisport, aren't they? 45% in favour of the Iron Islands. That's going to be a big victory for them if they can get their hands on Lannisport. Yeah, this is going to be... We won't split the army just yet, actually. We'll get this under siege first, because it's going to be quite an easy siege. Oh, and it looks like the Maiden King has died. So now we have King Florian II of the Bay of Claws. Such a Mutant name, isn't it? From the old stories of Florian the Fool. Long before our endeavour to rebuild began, Driftmark had a thriving harbour crammed with ships from all over the world, but no more. Over the years, the harbour has fallen to ruin. Silt and debris in the water causes it to be unusable. Our stewards in Driftmark insist they need more resources to dredge and rebuild the harbour, otherwise trade will be impossible. It must be done. 75 gold. Yeah, it must be done. And that's also going to cost us a shit ton of money, so I think I'm going to have to just do a little bit of tweaking just to sort that out, so it doesn't ruin the playthrough. As it wasn't ever a ruin before, was it? It's because the Valyrians haven't been there yet. What quality of education would you like to purchase for your son, Prince Zachary? What's he like? Is he impressive? Pretty good martial-wise, pretty good diplomacy-wise. We'll spend highly, of course. And, yeah, he's already got the martial focus. Let's see if we can get him a... Now that he's gone more martial than diplomacy, let's see... Oh, we don't actually get to choose, do we? Because he's not actually under our court. But let's see if we can find him a good commander. We'll send him to... Willis is a poor fighter. But he does have the best commanding traits. Yeah, we'll send him to Willis. There we go. So, yep, let's take Maidenpool. We will split the army in half, actually. Split in half. Let's send 5,000 to Darry. Blessed on you and your house. I gladly accept the guardianship contract between Sir Willis and Prince Zachary. Are you still in hiding? Why are you in hiding? Shouldn't be in hiding anymore. It's annoying because I want to arrange that bloody betrothal for you so that we can get you married to the flipping Lannisters. That would have been a great alliance for us, and it would have protected us massively. We're going to attack the remaining mutant forces in Darry. We are heavily in debt. Oh, we captured a prisoner as well. Sir Lyman was captured in the battle and is now my prisoner. He's not anyone overly important. He's got some good traits, though. I'd like to recruit him. Yes, definitely. If you think of a name for Sir Lyman, guys, he has some very good traits. And we've... Let's just say that we'd captured the Mutant of Butterwell. Is he in our prison? No. I thought it came up saying that he has. Sir Lyman arrived at our court. Yes, of course. A pretty good courtier to have. We need a new Sworn Shield. What's happened to our other Sworn Shield? Let's... We've got all our Sworn... Oh, no valid candidates. Your Grace, I'm deeply hesitant to ask, but the coffers of your royal subjects are running dry. Oh my god. Placate them with flattery for now, because this war is almost over and we can't afford to give away any more gold. My prisoner, Sir Glendon, is complaining about... Oh, we've got another prisoner. He's nothing too interested, really, is he? Can we ransom him? No. We will put him into house arrest, though. I'll be merciful, gain a little bit of piety. Sir Lyman, we recruited you, Sir Lyman. Didn't we? Or did he turn it down? I thought we'd recruited him. Right, come on, take Maidenpool, win us this war. We've pretty much won it without even getting anything under siege. I won't assault, though, because I don't want to completely deplenish our troops. And a son was born to King Stephen of the Dusklands and Queen Roelle, named Clarence Darklyn. I quite like that, actually. Okay, yep. Wow, a fourth son? Flipping hell. Didn't take her long to pop him out, did it? 4 sons. We need a daughter. We would have had 5 sons if it wasn't for Ronald Darklyn dying so early. Also, I think he was born stillborn, wasn't he? Right, come on. Let's get Maidenpool under siege. It's going to be a very good trade city to get under our control. Your Grace, I'm pleased to report the successful siege of Poolguard. King Florian Mutin could not be found, however, but we will take his family and put them into house arrest. 97%. Bollocks. Okay, that's fair enough. We've almost... Can we enforce demands even? No, he's not going to allow it, is he, the prick? March on to Butterwell. Hopefully that will be less defended, and you march on to Dara. Iron King Josrin of the Iron Isles has usurped the title Lordship of Lannisport from King Lamore of the Rock. That's a pretty big victory for the Iron Islands. They have got some power. Actually quite scary how much power they have. How well defended is Butterwell? Not that well defended, so it shouldn't take too long. There's the Mutin army. Could attack them again. Let's split this army in half. Let's send 2,000 against the Mutin army just to defeat them once more. Lord Stefan Orion has been a Leal-enabled servant. 22 gold. Yeah, we're just going to put ourselves in debt. It'll be okay once this war's over. Let's go and attack this army in Harroway's town and hopefully give us our 100% war score that we need. No, still at 97. Your Grace, I've been instructing young Zachary in the ways of sword and lance, and he is not cooperating. All he does is gripe and moan about a few scrapes and cuts. He'd rather read a scroll than fight in a joust. Zachary is too soft. Oh, gains a trait Craven. Great, and that's our heir. Oh, wow, Harroway Town's not very well defended. So we can make quick work of that. Same with Butterwell, actually. Your Grace, your son Prince Zachary is responding very well in my tuition. Oh, make your mind up. He has improved his skills and advancing his knowledge every day. Gain the trait Just and 2 Stewardship. Oh, awesome. Okay, so what's happened? Why is his marshal suddenly dropped massively? Can we not force him to change his... Why have you gone for a martial education, you absolute pillock? Very annoying. Very annoying indeed. Right, can we assault Butterwell? We should be able to win that easy. Yeah, there we go. 100% perfect. Offer peace and enforce demands. Yes, there we go. Maidenpool belongs to us. King 7 of the Dusklands use the title Lordship of Maidenpool. Blah, 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 blah. Perfect. And our demesne is too big now. Let's disband all those troops. Perfect. Look at the Dusklands now. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. There's not really anywhere we can eat away at now. So now we can finally finish our conquest of Cracklaw Point moving forward. Yeah, we'll leave Darry with House Dara. We've got Harroway's Town, which needs a new name for the Lord here, and Saltpans as well will need a name, so there's 2 there for you guys to come up with. Butterwell belongs to us. We'll grant that to someone in our court. I'm going to give that to... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He deserves it most, in my opinion. There we go. Oliver Defoe will grant you the landed title Lordship of Butterwell, and the lower titles Send. And then we have Maidenpool, but let's have a look at the claimants for Maidenpool. Got Florian Mutin. We're not going to be able to invite him to court, but I will force move him to court because I do want to leave the Mutins in control of Maidenpool. So I'm going to sort that quickly. I'll be one moment. Alright, so I've moved Sir Florian Mutin to our court, so now we can grant him the landed title Lordship of Maidenpool, including the lower titles that come with that. Perfect, there we go. Wow, look at all those Mutin things. He's going to hate us, of course. Yeah, it's a -100 opinion. Can we grant him the High Lordship of the Bay of Crabs? We can. But it's going to give him a lot of power. It's riskier, but yeah, we will do that. It gives us a new High Lord, doesn't it? So there we go. Puts the Mutins back in control of that. Got the Darries as well. Don't forget to come up with 2 suggestions for those other ones. Butterwell we gave to a Lord Defoe. Right, so that means we need to start fabricating a claim on something else. What do we fabricate a claim on now? Because we took over all this. Could go for the Godfort so that we can get all the way around the God's Eye. I think we will do that. Let's go for Loddingstone first, and then we'll go for the God's Fort afterwards. The Riverland are quite weak. We could probably take the Riverlands in a fight once we take over Cracklaw. But yeah, we'll end today's episode here, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. We've managed to take the High Lordship of Maidenpool as well as colonise Driftmark. So a very successful episode. Don't forget to leave your suggestions down below for those 2 lordships that need filling, Harroway's Town and the, what was it, Saltpans. Don't forget to like, comment down below and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.